music.
That was a kicking intro.
Yes. Thanks again, Ronnie.
Yeah,
That's all right. Oh, crikey, it's pretty late here, but that music gets me up. It's good.
Yeah, yes, good music.
whoever did that intro is a genius, a mad genius.
Well, with all that, welcome to Podcast from the Pit. I'm Casey.
I'm Eric.
I'm
Ronnie,
Ronnie Trickshot from Down Under.
and with us is
Matthew Comstock.
that's right.
You don't have to sound so happy to say your name, buddy. Show a little bit of pizzazz.
But that being
it's
said,
still early. It's still
Right.
early, but you can see Ronnie and I have the matching podcast from the pit tumblers that
I have to bring a big cup. It's like it's your thing, Matt. So
Yep.
Matt's on the pit. Bring a cup.
You don't know how hard I was scrambling at Joe Fest, Ronnie, because I had cups here just for you and Sharky.
Yeah.
And I left them at home because I didn't know you was coming. And then you all show up. I'm like, son of a biscuit.
You not knowing that we were coming, that sounds like a you problem, mate.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't a me problem.
I'm still waiting for him to crap his pants and fall back in it, though. That's
Oh,
what he said he
really?
was going to do.
Yeah, he said he was going to come to Australia straight away.
Yep.
Yep.
Still waiting on
No,
that, too.
Yep.
Nothing worse than a man that's not of his word.
I'll shut up for the rest of the show now.
Or shit your pants, one or the other.
Okay, there it is.
All right, let's see who's in the chat. First off, we got Joe A. Raw. He just started.
Hey,
He
buddy.
just launched his YouTube channel. Please go over and support him.
You got to get him on.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. But it's good stuff. I watch. I sub. Good stuff.
It is good. Yeah.
Beta Ray Bob. Good
Hey,
morning.
Bob.
Todd Smith. Good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
No, I like
Hey,
this.
Beta Ray Bob's been doing some good Facebook work.
Yeah.
lately. Bob, have you watched the Western movie that not the World War II movie that I recommended yet? Tell us, Bob. Tell us. Sorry to interrupt.
Good morning to all Casey, Ronnie, and Matthew.
Have a fantastic show.
Don't take it personal.
I see where I stand. On my feet.
Hey, look, Ronnie's in here too.
Hey, Ronnie. Good morning. How's things over in Australia?
It's late.
Late. But 1212, good morning.
Hey, big man.
Hello, Foot.
William, good morning.
Top of the
Big
morning to you.
Willie.
That's not William. That's Bill.
Bill. Big Bill. Wild
Yeah,
Bill.
it's funny. I know Bill through other means.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay.
Peter
How are you?
Maloney, good morning.
Good
We won't
morning.
hold that against Bill.
Yorktown Joe, good morning.
Hey, Yorktown.
Love how they all say hi to each other.
Yeah, I know.
Lair Bear, good morning.
Good
Larry.
Mark Larry.
Oh, legend. Ken, good morning.
This man is a legend. True
Legend.
legend.
He is if he's going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch us.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
We know he loves us if he does that, right?
Yep.
He's a legend.
Off course, good morning.
Morning, big man.
GI Jokers, good morning.
Hey,
Hello,
Steve.
Another legend. Campbell, good morning.
Campbell.
Hey, Campbell.
He said he was wrecked. There was no way he was going to be able to stay up till 1 a.m. to watch. But he's made it. What a legend.
Legend. This chat is full of legends.
Yes.
Smash that like button. It's good advice.
Yeah.
And another Phil. Good morning.
Holy moly.
He's got a
Domo
video
arigato.
Hey Phil.
tomorrow. So have a look out for that, boys.
So, Ronnie, what's the rest of that line after domo arigato?
Gozaimasu.
What's that mean?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Domo
Jerem-
arigato gozaimasu.
Gozaimasu.
Jeremiah, good morning.
Hey,
Oh.
Jeremiah.
Me and Jezza are streaming later tonight, your time as well.
Yeah, I'll see
Mhm.
how it goes. My daughter's wedding's today, so
Oh well, this is commitment. Doing the pit on the same. So not the pot. You're not doing pot on your daughter's wedding day. You're doing the pit on your daughter's wedding day. That's
Yep.
commitment.
well, that's because we go on so early. Guys,
Hey, guys.
Yes.
guys. Oh,
Yeah.
Nate, good morning.
Nate.
Morning, Nate.
Legend.
So many legends in there, man.
Mhm.
Thank you all for getting up or staying up late.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had Matthew on where we talked about his childhood restoration project before, but we've got some updates and
Mhm.
Hillbilly put together a little slideshow, and I think it's amazing.
It is a little slideshow.
But it's fantastic, and you'll see the progress, and it's just awesome. I mean, stuff looks like it's just rolling off the showroom floor, as they say.
Sweet.
Yeah. But before that, we always have to do pickups. What have we got? Let's do a little show and tell.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I only got one thing, so if you want me to go first, I will.
Lay it on us.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
All
Here
right.
comes the Motu.
Nope. This is a G.I. Joe podcast.
And it's huge. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Got the stinger half off on Big Bad
Nice.
Toy Store.
Wow.
Or as you guys say, the stinger.
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 Some of you blokes say stinger. I reckon Wes says
Stinger.
Wes says stinger.
Well, Wes does sound like he's from like Minnesota. Minnesota.
He sounds like he's from Kansas mixed with Texas.
He sounds fantastic.
He does. And if nobody's, I'm sure everybody's watching it, but his channel is amazing. He puts out, I like his content because everything reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I talked to him this week about an idea I thought of for him, and he said he was already on that train, and I was like, okay.
Stinger. We do say stinger. Yeah.
Stinger ain't this. Yep. Or Stinkor. Yep. I like Stinkor.
Stinkor.
I
Yeah,
actually
Stinkor.
saw the stinger at Walmart like 2 weeks ago, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, there's G.I. Joe stuff in the stores now.
They
Well,
had a stack of them.
A lot of them are doing those displays.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I was speechless.
I think it's funny because when this came out, I think it was $100. Then they overmade them. So then Walmart started selling them for $75, and I almost pulled the trigger then. Then our boy Rex Ship said, "Hey, they're on Big Bad for $50." Pulled that trigger. save
Wow.
$50.
Sweet.
And Ken is right. Too many stingers, too few vamps.
Yeah. I would like to have one of the classified vamps.
It's nice.
Yeah.
When I sold most of my stuff, I kept that because it was really cool.
Either that or get a vintage vamp and just beef it up somehow.
You know what?
One of
The
us
only
did
thing,
that.
yeah, you did. But what I'm saying with the vintage vamp, which I got one, was one of the first pickups when I got back into toys. But it's almost like you could pay $30 for a decent vamp without a steering wheel, or you could pay $30 for a steering wheel. I think that's crap.
Yeah.
So I don't have a steering wheel in mine, but you can't see in there anyway.
I don't either. I don't have a steering wheel for mine. That's the only thing I'm missing for mine for it to be complete.
Me
Mine
too.
doesn't have the gas cans,
Oh,
and you cannot find them on eBay. So
You know where you can probably find them at?
where?
Joe Fest.
True.
That joke hits a bit different these days, doesn't it, Eric?
it does.
Yeah. Oh, why is that it? Why is it hit different?
I don't know.
Yeah, wasn't it? I don't think it used to be funny, but why is it even less funny now?
I guess because somebody made it to Joe Fest.
Exactly.
See, now we're looking forward to 2027
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
because we're hoping Campbell's going to come too.
Yeah.
2027.
Yeah, we'll pick him up on the way, eh? We'll just
Yep.
throw a tow rope out the back of the Qantas and you grab on.
Just throw a tow rope with a Foster's on it, and he'll grab a hold of it and ride it over.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, I don't see Campbell touching Foster's.
Yeah, we'll throw the
If it was a
Fosters out of it.
Steinlager, yeah, because that's a much better beer.
Yep, absolutely.
But anyway,
we'll throw the Fosters out of the plane untethered.
Oh, Ryan Sweeney.
Hey, Ryan.
So good
Miss
to see
you,
you, buddy. Yeah.
His ears must have been burning. We were talking about
he knew we were talking about him in the green room before we went live.
Yeah. One of the best people I've ever talked to on the show here.
Oh, yeah. He was the very first guest second.
Yeah.
Hillbilly was the first.
I never left.
Never left. But
He said, "There's a door." I said, "Where?"
yeah. That just made my day. First, talked to Matthew last week. Hadn't talked to him in a while.
Yep.
Now Ryan Sweeney. It's awesome.
Yep.
All right. So who was next to show off?
Go for it, Matthew.
Okay, well, I don't really have anything spectacular to show off, but I do have a correction from last week where I think Wes misunderstood what I was saying about storing my file cards. When I was a kid, I kept them in a shoebox. But now I got this fancy photo album that I got off Amazon to display all my 40-year-old plus file cards.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So, and then the other stuff that I would have had for show and tell. If you just look at my Instagram, it'll be on there.
Now tell everybody how you have them sorted.
So they're done by alphabetically.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good work,
button.
Casey.
Wrong button. It's early. I was up late.
I thought we was
swap-
gone.
We've all swapped around too. This is confusing.
Yeah.
Where am I? What am I doing?
Let's see.
You're
We got
down there, Ronnie.
Phil says your room's looking pretty sweet.
Yep.
Oh, but this is the library though. I haven't done anything with I haven't needed to do anything with this yet. I need to take a picture of the other room and throw it up on Instagram so you can see that I've made progress on the vehicles, but I haven't made much progress in getting the room looking the way it should.
Yeah, this looks good. Rest of it, ugh.
It's because nobody wants to go to IKEA with me and lift heavy boxes into a truck and then help me put stuff together.
You got me, buddy.
Why do you need help to do that?
Ronnie
Why
just
do
has
I
his
need
wife
help to
back
do that?
again.
Yeah.
Because I'm small and weak. You've seen me.
Ronnie just yells at his wife and makes her pack the IKEA stuff in.
Yeah, well, I don't have one of those, so.
Ahoy, Rick ship.
Hey, buddy. Ronnie looks a little squished now that he's under me. He's like, "Oh no!"
You should give him the people's elbow. Yeah.
And Wes approves. He says that is a fantastic way to keep your file cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these things are only $20 each. So I have 3 of them because you can't fill one up all the way because the file cards are much thicker than normal pictures. So, but anyway.
Pork chop sandwiches.
All right. So, this is actually perfect now because we can just go around and now Ronnie can show off his show and tell.
I've got heaps of stuff and an unboxing. So
You want me to solo screen you?
yeah, why not?
I'll try not to remove you.
The Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair was last Monday, and I worked on a table with my great mate Mark Johnson. Hello, Mark Johnson. And I got heaps of stuff. First and foremost, we were I dropped it. We were joking around that maybe I should have a Yoda in my G.I. Joe cabinet. And I came home and Mark had put a Yoda in my bag. So I have a Yoda. So he'll hide up in the cabinet there somewhere in the next couple of days, I'm sure. I also got one of those Power Ranger figures I've been looking for. You know those Leonard Core Power Ranger knockoffs? I got the White Ranger. So
That's really cool, actually.
yeah, he needs a bit of a wash because he looks like some kid spilled ice cream or something on him. So might be.
Does his helmet come off?
No, it's fixed. It's fixed.
It's
Hey,
still pretty cool.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
you know where I learned about some Power Ranger stuff from?
Where?
The Toy Wars.
Oh, yes. Are you reading that book?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I listened to it at work.
Yeah, that's cheating. But no, good work. Well done.
I loved it. It was great. Thanks for the
Fantastic.
recommend.
Yeah, no, thank Ken. Ken told me to read it.
Thanks, Ken.
And I've just been telling everyone in turn to read it. So I got a scrap iron too. This is
Nice.
from the Lost Era. I think he's 2003, maybe. He's a pretty cool figure.
I like his colors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's even better than the first one, honestly. The color scheme.
Yep. He's got a broken foot, but I colored it in with texture, so you can't even tell. He's amazing. Okay, what else have I got here? Oh, look at this. Mark Johnson made a gift of this to me.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
How good is that?
that's sick.
Mark is such a great friend. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, this is the first one I've had in my hands. To be honest, I don't think I took note of them at Joe Fest, but yeah, I've got one in my hands, and it's a phenomenal piece of kit. It's really
It looks
good.
like it's in great condition too.
Yeah, it is. The aerial's a bit bent, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Everything else is there. Yeah, I did clean it up. It was a bit dusty. I went to the bathroom and gave her a bit of a scrub. You know what else Mark Johnson gave me? Look at this. Look at this. This is a G.I. Joe duffel bag.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, from 1987. So yeah, next time I go on a business trip for work, bit of an overnight bag. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
I haven't opened it yet. I hope it doesn't stink inside. So give it a smell. No, it smells fresh as a daisy. It's good. It's real good. All right. Well, someone's got to do it, Casey.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Old
$10
Tealers.
Australian.
Oh,
$10
that's good.
Australian. Yeah. So Taylor's going to run around with He-Man in my spare room. Haven't opened it up yet, but I'll get there. And just this week, when I got back from Perth, because I've been traveling all over the countryside. Ask the Leyland. Hello to all the Australians out there. I got home and there was a box waiting here for me. It's a rather large box. So I don't know. Maybe the guys in the chat can have a guess as to what is in this box.
What's in the box, guys?
Yeah, and then you can throw to Hillbilly, and he can go through his show and tell, and I will open this while everyone is trying to guess what's in here. It's not a tank, Kiwi. Right, yeah, I've got a knife here, so
All
You
right.
got a knife?
maybe go to 4 cartons of custard. No, maybe go to Hillbilly, and then
Yeah.
I will work on opening this box whilst Hillbilly's chatting.
Okay. Whoa, now. Wasn't expecting that fast. So I've been collecting these little Justice League guys, and I finally finished off the set. I got Aquaman. Now I'm sad because there's no more for me to get until they come out with another wave. And then I got a Bigfoot.
A Bigfoot.
Big feet.
Nice. Where's Larry?
Yeah.
That
Larry,
looks
does that-
like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, though.
Yeah. I want to
Larry,
call
does
him
that look
Larry.
like the one that you got?
Hans just kicked the door in.
Yeah, boy.
What's up, Hans?
Morning, Hans. So
Hans. Is
then
Hans
I
is
got a
good.
package from a really good man this week, a Mr. Alpha One Creations.
I was going to say, I didn't send you anything.
He sent me a little snake eyes from the Dollar Tree. And there's 2 other figures in this set. There's a Duke and a Cobra Commander. And then he sent me Snake Eyes as Motu.
Nice.
He had it casted, and I might have to paint it now. What's your thoughts?
It needs painted.
Yeah. So that's a version 4 head on him? And then I got a custom Baron Ironblood O-ring
That is awesome.
with,
Nice.
I believe that is Christopher Lee's nugget on that. I could be wrong. And then the one thing, I asked him about this a long time ago, and he finally pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
An O-ring Hellboy.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
So, and this is a complete custom. The legs are from a modern Joe. I think he said a Duke figure. And then the chest piece is cast, and he used different arms and everything, but it is amazing. It will go in a place of honor, and I will play with it until the legs fall off of it. But that's all I've got. Back to Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I've got the box open. Any last minute guesses?
Let's see. Off course said it's a box of Fosters.
Of course, I was just starting to like you, mate.
But yeah, if y'all aren't following Alpha One Creations or Creative, go give him a follower. He does some great work.
Treasures for Trigger says koala.
It's a koala. No, I'd have a few scratches on my face by now if it was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm almost there. Just trying to be very careful not to break anything here. Here we go. All right, so there's a box, a big box, and in the box is another paper package.
Nice.
A smaller box.
Beautifully packaged. And I'm going to bring it out. There we go.
Oh,
It is the second compendium.
Nice.
Yeah. G.I. Joe Skybound
and they
compendium.
got Deep Six in his action pose.
Oh, yeah. So this is quite sizable. It has issues 51 to 78 of the original run. It's got the yearbooks in it, and it's got 1 to 15 of the special missions. So this actually will go on the shelf nicely with the first one. And because I pre-ordered both, I got the vintage covers. So
Nice.
very happy with
Might
that.
have to
So,
get those.
yeah,
They-
do it. Do it.
They got them at my
Absolutely.
comic store, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, this was $100 Australian. So yeah, what that's 60 or 70 bucks American.
Yeah.
But
They
worth
are.
every
Oh,
every
yeah.
dollar, I think. Yeah.
I've
Very
got
cool.
most of the comics, and
Yeah.
I got them all in trade paperback. So
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
they are
So I
nice,
thought
though.
they are.
I guess I was the only one here that did the Kickstarter then.
Maybe. Have you got
I didn't do
the
You did.
have you got the deluxe jobby?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Well, I
Very
mean, it's my
cool.
favorite comic series. You know, you might as well go all out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I didn't already have them all, I would have done it in a minute.
Very good.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Peter Malloy did the
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And
you go.
Transformers. He did Transformers too.
Nice.
I thought about that one, but quite honestly, I didn't have that good of a memory of the Transformers comics. So I had no idea. I was like, yeah, that's a lot of money for something I'm not really,
Smell that new comic smell, man.
you know.
Amazing.
So they actually did the pages in color. That's cool. I
yeah,
know
absolutely.
some compendiums do it in black and white. Is why this is surprised.
Yeah, Hans, I did that, but you didn't have to tell everybody. I wanted
Hey.
them to go to. I wanted my trade paperbacks to go to a deserving home.
Campbell, thanks for stopping in. Have
Yeah,
a good
Campbell.
night's sleep.
Yeah.
Be safe out there, buddy.
Leave the sheep alone, Campbell.
He's doing a haka on his way to the bed. I guess that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah, that's you nailed that. You did really well. For someone who can't talk most of the time, you did a good job there.
Thanks.
His English not great, but
Ouch.
My hillbilly is strong.
it is. All right, Nate. Thanks for stopping in.
It is late here. It's just gone 11 o'clock. So, 11 o'clock. Yeah, it'd be 11:30 where Nate is, and yeah.
Yeah,
Kiwi,
and then
Kevin knows.
Campbell's what, 3 hours ahead of you?
Yeah, he said it'd be 1:30, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
But let's be fair, Ronnie. You're young. You can handle it.
Oh, absolutely.
You're just a baby.
Yeah, I'd stay up for you blokes. It's all good.
We appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are the youngest one on the show today.
I am. I usually am, to be honest.
Unless we have Jono on.
Yeah.
He's a kid.
He's like 18, 19.
But Jono is a heck of a guy. He's hooking me up with Pythona because he's got the pulse. I do not. So thank you, Jono.
Good work, John.
Way to go, John. Earning your keep.
Let's see. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that cover was included in the PDF versions. Because when you did the Kickstarter, you got the PDF versions. Actually, we got those before we got the actual physical books. And there's a lot of extra stuff in there that was, in my opinion, was definitely worth it. But
Yeah, Joe Raw, there is absolutely nothing like the smell of newsprint. Oh,
Love you too, Campbell.
Leave the sheep alone.
Jono does have his usefulness.
wow.
earn that keep, buddy.
That's right. It's awesome. Oh, and Jetman said that Jono is a great guy who hooked him up with a slice and dice.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
He's okay. Yeah.
When he's not giving you stand issues. That was a rough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for the people who might not have seen the first one, why don't you tell them what happened to your toys and the process you're doing to restore them, because it is awesome, and I think they'll really appreciate it once they see the pictures.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to do the elevator speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a minute or less. So back in, I think it was the summer of 1991, I cleared out a place in our attic. That's a loft for some of you people. To set up all my Joe stuff. And, being an only child and being obsessed with G.I. Joe, I had most of it. I didn't have the flag because nobody I knew had the flag, or the terror drone. But anyway, I did that, and it was fine until I think it was either January or February of 1993. We had this huge ice storm that came through the area, and it caused part of our roof to collapse. And I think it was a Sunday, and my mom woke up to water dripping on her face. And Dad and I went up and figured out what had happened. And it happened right over my Joe setup. So we ended up getting all that stuff out of the way. We did what we could until we could get some roofers to come along and fix it, and the insurance people and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I had done a good job before then of keeping it relatively clean as much as you can in an attic on a very busy thoroughfare. But it kind of went neglected after that. And so not only did it have the dust that you would accumulate in the attic, but it also had roof debris and all kinds of stuff stuck to it. And, I kind of considered it to be ruined after that. I wasn't really playing with toys that much anyway. In high school, I was into comics, but I'd kind of given up on toys for a while, and it just occupied a corner in my parents' attic until it'll be 4 years ago this Thursday. I decided that, hey, I should see if I can save any of this stuff. Because I was collecting classified at the time, and it was kind of like 1982 all over again, but you have adult money, so you can buy whatever you want to. I could buy, 5 Cobra Troopers if I wanted to, and it was fine. But anyway, yeah, I started that project, and I've been working on it off and on as I have time for the past 4 years, and I've been able to save almost everything.
Great.
Nice.
But it's taken a lot of time. I took those 2 weeks off 4 years ago, and I was thinking, maybe I can get the majority of this stuff cleaned up by the time I have to go back to work. And that was the most naive thing I could ever come up with. Because this stuff was just downright nasty. But I'm really surprised that I've been able to save most of it. I've only really broken one thing, and that was the bridge layer, because I didn't go to 3D Joe's like I did for everything else and look at the blueprints and figure out how to reverse engineer it. Thankfully, I was able to fix that with some Loctite. But for the most part, I've been able to save everything. It took me about a year to clean everything up. And then I went to Toy Hacks and dropped, I won't say how much money on new decals, but, I know some people, they may not want to go back and put all the decals and things on there. But I wanted them to be like brand new when I got these things for Christmas or birthday or whatever, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I've been working on it off and on for almost 4 years now. And here recently, probably like in July, I started actually finishing off as many of the vehicles as I can, because the other room it's a complete, some people might not think it's a complete mess, but to me it's a complete mess because I am like OCD about organization. And like every time I go in there to do something, I'm like, oh, I've got to get this thing done, because I'm like tired of looking at all this stuff on folding tables and underneath folding tables and whatever. So, no, it was really after seeing all you guys at Joe Fest, and seeing this guy down in the corner, especially having no idea that he was going to be there. It was like a fever dream to see him and Adam there.
Oh yeah.
But that kind of gave me some more motivation. I was like, I really need to get this thing done. So, I got booted off of Instagram back in February. We won't talk the wheres and the whys and what went on there. I do have a new Instagram where I'm posting all this stuff, and that is swordsman_actual. So, I was doing the blog for a while, and I think this is a much better format to show all this stuff off.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think people want to know what I have to say about all this stuff. They just want to see the pictures.
It's all about
it's just
pictures.
a way for me to throw up, here's what it looks like now. Here's what it looked like before.
Yeah.
And, this is what I thought about it. This is what I had to do to clean it up. I think it's a much better format for the short attention spans that we have these days.
Just want to say good morning to Michael Gene Fleming.
Good morning.
And to my brother, Pat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is he going to the wedding?
He lives in Alabama.
Oh.
So that's a far drive.
Yep.
Yes, and he's bang on with that comment. Like, I would not be able to do any of the stuff I'm doing now with the decals.
Yeah.
If it weren't for 3D Joe's, because I don't have any of the blueprints anymore. It's like my dad and I, we put the stuff together and then
Tossed.
Yeah, the blueprints went out the door.
Yep. As kids, I mean, I didn't save boxes or anything. That's all true. I wanted a toy. Forget everything else.
Yeah.
Put it together.
And that was my thing with the file cards. I remember getting my version 1 breaker and version 1 snake eyes, and I cut the file cards out. I was like, this is kind of cool. And then it was like 7-year-old me was like, toy! And file card just kind of got thrown into the toy box and mangled. And then whenever we're cleaning the toy box out, the file card goes in the trash.
That was one of the fears when I started this back in 2021. I hope my mom, I think it was like in 2011, put all this stuff in bins so it wasn't taking up so much space in the attic. And I thought, maybe I didn't keep the file cards. Maybe I threw the file cards out. But sure enough, I opened one of those bins, and it's that old shoebox with all the file cards in it. I think the neighbors heard me scream with joy.
Yeah.
When I found out that, no, I still had the file cards.
Yeah, I love when I'm at a convention or something, I see somebody with selling file cards, and I start digging through there trying to find the ones I want that I don't have. I know it's a little thing, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a file card has to be like really, really clean for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want, I want somebody that, like, they did a really thorough job when they cut it. They really thought about what they were doing and they were careful. If there's like a corner snipped off, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I'm not that picky, but I get it. All
It's
right.
cool
I've
to
had
see the
people call
ones-
me Sheldon Cooper, so if you guys want to do it too, that's fine. I get it.
Sheldon Comstock. There we go.
Yeah,
All right,
Matthew Cooper.
Are we ready to see some pictures?
Yes, we are.
All right. Add the stage.
Oh man, that Ostriker, that had to be. It was between that and the Wolverine as far as which was the dirtiest.
That's pretty
And
dirty.
I go back and forth on it whether it was the Wolverine or the Ostriker, but you can see just how bad that engine cover is in the top left corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in rough shape.
Yeah. And it's funny, I got this one cleaned up, and one of my friends from high school was visiting me, and I was showing him what I was doing, and he knew that Hasbro had come out with the retro line, and he thought the original, he thought it was one of the new retro Ostrikers, and I just hadn't gotten around to putting the decals on it yet. And I was like, no, dude, this is my original from 85. So I felt a little good about that I cleaned it up that good that somebody thought it was brand new.
I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there it is, complete with the decals.
That looks
Amazing.
amazing.
You know, I don't even want to imagine how much all the decals cost because I've bought a few sets off Toy Hacks and they're not cheap. They're
No,
nice,
they're not.
but they're not cheap.
No, they're not.
Are they water slides or?
No, they're pre-cut just like the old ones were. There is another company that makes one that are water slide, but I don't have the patience for that. Like when my parents told me I couldn't have toys anymore, I went over to models because that was like essentially like the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that, like I could never get the water slide. Like I would use too much water and then they would tear. And yeah, I just have a phobia about.
I am not good with water slides.
Water slides.
I made a custom shipwreck. I got some water slides for the tattoos, and my wife had to do it because I'm just terrible at it.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I think the Ostriker is probably. I think the Ostriker and the Wolverines or the Wolverine is those are the two that I'm most proud of.
I don't know. This Stinger looks in rough shape.
Yeah. And the weird thing, I noticed this with the Hiss too, that where the decals are, it left like a shadow. And some of the decals slipped over time, so they're not where the shadow is where they shouldn't be. But I still think it looks okay. But yeah, I had that problem with the Hiss too.
It's Cobra.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't Dusty kick the tires on a Stinger one time and call it cheap Cobra junk?
I think so.
Yeah, I keep wondering if I imagined that because I put that in the Instagram post and I'm like, I really should try to find that episode and make sure I got that right. But
Wow.
I'll tell you, night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one thing that I had to do with most of these vehicles, not all of them, is I live in Virginia, so summers are really hot and humid. And the fact that this stuff stayed in an attic for almost 30 plus years meant that the decals were falling off, but the adhesive for the decals was baked on to this plastic. And I tried so many things, and finally the Goo Gone spray gel is what worked the best. So I would use the simple green to basically get all the dirt off. And then I'd have to, and I was using a children's toothbrush to do that. So that way it didn't scratch the plastic.
It's a good idea.
And then, I would do that. And then, I'd have to go after the residue with the Goo Gone. And depending on how bad it was, it might take a couple hours to really get all the stuff off.
It is. Tell you, it's like you just opened
thanks,
the
Phil.
box.
Yeah,
Like
it's
just
funny
rolled off the
because
assembly
I have
line.
one of the new retro stingers, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I really
Me
don't
either.
I don't have a place to put it right now. So one thing I did do that if those of you will go to Instagram, you can see I put my original hiss cleaned up next to one of the retro hisses, and everybody that commented could not tell which one was which.
I mean, they look amazing.
Yeah.
You could tell. I mean, the care you put into these
Yeah.
and the patience. I don't know if I'd have the patience.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't
the
know
thing
where to
is,
start.
like, I'm trying my best these days to go back to being an outdoor kid. So if somebody says, "Hey, let's go on a hike this Saturday," it's kind of hard to turn that down and then do some of this stuff. That's really why it's taken so long. But
Well, if it's going out in the wilderness and for a hike or cleaning my toys, I'm gonna clean my toys.
Yeah.
yeah, Bob, I can't disagree with that. It's probably a lot worse.
Yeah, I've been down there in the summer. It's miserable.
Yep. So let's see what's next. Oh yeah.
Oh, so you grabbed the pictures of the Fang before I got I did find a set of 4 missiles on eBay
Oh,
for a
okay.
reasonable price. So
I didn't see the before pictures though.
No, I didn't have the before pictures of it.
yeah, I only had a few before pictures
Okay.
of the Fang, and none of them were great. So I didn't add those to Instagram.
But it still looks great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, trust me, it looked bad before. This one didn't have as many of the discolorization parts as the hiss and the stinger, which I was grateful for. But
Yeah, that black just pops now. It's I don't think they were that shiny when I got them when I was a kid.
Did you polish them somehow, or
They look
no,
great.
I think it was when I used the Goo Gone, that seemed to add a little bit of shine back to them.
that's good?
So, and I know Hans uses baby oil to do that. Hoping that's the only thing he uses it for, but never mind.
No,
He's
did
not
He's
here
having
to
a freak
defend himself,
off.
so I'm not gonna elaborate. But
if Hans ever shows up wearing all white to Joe Fest, we'll know what's going on.
whoa.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
So got the buzz bore.
that looks good.
Yeah, so this was one of the first vehicles that I actually worked on. And this is when I was still naive enough to think I could save the decals. And I would pick it up and move it, and my fingers would touch the decals, and then I could sit there and shake it like that, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't come off. And that's when I'm like, nah, I'm gonna have to. I can't just wipe these things down with the rag. I'm gonna have to do a lot more than that. So
Yeah, and there's no really saving the decals. Once they come off, they're off.
yeah, well, I'm hoping that these new ones, as long as they're in an air-conditioned environment, they'll last a lot longer than.
Oh yeah, they should.
Because I mean, some of the stuff that I've bought at Joe Fest, like I bought a Night Landing and a Ram, and they were in decent condition, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and completely go through the process and clean them up. Which I did, and they look. The Night Landing I need to get a decal set for, but the Ram looks pretty good.
That reminds me. Question I had was: have you ever tried to get decals for something that you couldn't? They didn't make them yet, or have them from Toy Hacks?
I think when I first looked into it back in 2021 or 22, they didn't make decals for the Vamp Mark II, but now they do.
Nice.
And a lot of times when you go on there, it's a crapshoot as to whether they have what you need in stock. So my suggestion is if it's not a money issue and you go on there and you see it, go ahead and buy it, because you may go back the next week and it's out of stock.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that guy waits until he has like a pretty big backlog of people wanting to buy it before he makes another run. I don't know. But
So got a question from Yorktown Joe. What's best for restoring discolorization?
So I have two vehicles that are really three. I just haven't finished the Shark yet. But using the cream peroxide developer, this is Hans's idea. He told me about it, so I've got to give him credit for it. That worked really well on the Claw, the Flight Pod, and the Shark. Okay, those vehicles were made 84, 85. I tried the same method on the Dominator, the Battle Force 2000 tank, and the Vector, the Battle Force 2000 plane. And I was actually going to put the decals on those, and I looked at them, and they're almost as yellow as when I did it, 2 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they changed the formula on the plastic.
I'm sure they did.
But I'm going to have to try another method because I'm really not satisfied with where they are. Now, I have not tried the cream peroxide developer on figures. I've only done it on vehicles. And I think, Eric, you grabbed a couple photos of the Claw and the Flight Pod, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, so you can see how bad it looked. And I mean, it doesn't get it perfect. It makes it more of like a gray white, but it's much better than it was before.
Those look so cool.
Oh yeah, these things are pretty easy. There was one Saturday when I only had a couple hours to spend on it because I needed to be somewhere else, and I was like, you know what, this is low hanging fruit. Let's go ahead and knock these out. So, and there's a couple missing pieces there. Actually, I don't think I saw Joe Ricondo say anything. I don't know if he's here or not, but he's been very instrumental in helping me find missing pieces.
Yeah. Joe is a godsend on that kind of stuff. Well, on anything. Yeah. He knows his stuff. Is.
And I'm like running up a tab with him. I just
yeah.
As I go along, I will text him and say, hey, do you have this part for this vehicle or this part for this set? And then when I get done, we'll settle up and then he'll send it to me. But some of the stuff I ended up having to go to. I did find 4 Fang missiles on eBay for relatively cheap. What else have I bought from eBay? So I've got the 2 torpedoes and 2 of the missiles from the Devilfish. Hopefully they're coming today.
Nice.
Hey,
Phil's got a question. Did you have any heartbreak snaps while cleaning?
Yeah. So the big one there was the bridge layer, because back when I was first starting to clean these things up, the water moccasin, I realized there was something stuck in it, and it happened to be Firefly's backpack. and I could not get it to come out of the turret. And I was like, man, I'm gonna take this thing apart.
He says it right.
So I was able to take the water moccasin apart without breaking any of the tabs.
No, that's good.
And I'm like, man, I'm awesome. Right? And then so then I come to the bridge layer, and I was like, I really should take this all the way apart to make sure it's clean. And instead of going to 3D Joe's and seeing how it was put together and then deciding how to take it apart, I didn't do that. And what I didn't realize is that the treads are not part of the bottom piece. So basically, the treads have tabs on the sides. You stick them in the bottom piece, and then you lay the top piece on top of it and snap it all together. So I ended up breaking the tabs on the tread.
Oh,
And I didn't break all of them, but I broke enough of it, enough to where it wouldn't sit the way it needed to in there. And then to make it even worse, after I cleaned it up, I dropped the other tread on the floor,
No.
and it did shatter a little bit. And I'm like, man. So I looked forever on eBay and at Joe Fest for a set of treads, and I never could find it. And I'm just like, you know what? The good thing is there are no wheels on the tread. They're just there for show. The wheels are on the undercarriage.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just go to Walmart and I get one of those wood clamps and some Loctite, because I use the Loctite on the Marauders figures anyway to glue all the accessories on.
Oh yeah. Me too.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I get some of that stuff. I do, one shred, glue it on, put the clamp on it, let it sit for a day, do the other side. And that's what I did. And I mean, if you look at it, you can't tell. I mean, you guys know now because I've confessed, what I did. But I mean, looking at it, you would have no idea.
Nice.
But that was the only thing. Everything else I've been able to take apart if I needed to without breaking it. Which I think is amazing considering some of this stuff is 40 plus years old.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
yeah. Old plastic. It's sad. It's very delicate. Oof.
Yeah. So there's the claw. So you can see how bad it looks. Not only is it dirty, but it's pretty yellow.
Yeah.
Now the better picture. Look at that.
It's unreal.
Looks brand new.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, it probably looks whiter in the pictures than it actually is, but I think if it's too white, it's not going to be as camouflaged.
It looks great.
I think a little like gray white, off white is probably like the perfect.
Oh yeah. Let's see what's next.
So
Oh,
Barrett.
yeah, that was a hot mess. And that one I did take the steering column and stuff apart, and it took me forever to figure out how to put it back together, but I eventually got it to work. Looking at the blueprints, I was having trouble. I was like, oh man, what have I done?
It's always easier to take stuff apart than put back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, but then again,
Sorry,
if I didn't have the blueprints available to me through 3D Joe's, then I guess I would have figured it out eventually, but I'm not a very mechanically inclined person.
Me either.
So it would have been like the old adage of like 100 monkeys on 100 typewriters writing a novel in 100 years.
I didn't do a very good job on that one right there.
Yeah, I think it's great. You did a great job.
Yeah, it's fun, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I like to have been able to see a little bit more of it.
I think, you go up to top left and it's filthy. And right underneath it, it's like, wow, that can't even be the same one.
Yeah.
But it is.
Looks
Well,
good.
maybe I'll take some more pictures just for you, Eric, and throw them up on Instagram. How about that?
That'll work. Well,
Okay.
I just cobbled that together.
Hydro sled.
Yes.
This one wasn't horrible, and I actually bought another one at Joe Fest 2 years ago, and I just got around to cleaning it up not that long ago, and I realized they glued the bottom and top half together. I mean, it's fine, but it's just I didn't do that on mine.
Hi, Molly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was just a lot of these I try to do these in the evenings and not tie up my weekend. But I'll have dinner and then I'll be like, oh, I should grab something and put it together, and I'll put a podcast on or a show on up here and just get the iPad, go to 3D Joe's, look at the pictures, and figure out where the decals should go.
Covered in baby oil, of course.
Yeah, he'll get me back for that comment somehow. It's fine.
Hey, good morning.
Oh,
Good
Christo.
morning.
Mod extra.
Let's see.
That's a thing of beauty right there.
I've never owned one.
Me neither. I want one now.
Yeah.
I never knew I needed that until I seen these pictures, and just how beautiful it is. It looks brand spanking new.
Yeah, this one didn't look horrible to begin with. And it's missing. I'm sure they're all missing the deflectors on the guns. It's missing one.
Yeah. Looks
But
great.
those are not easy to find. I don't think Joe has one. I've not been able to find them on eBay. So eventually I'll find one. It'll probably be Joe Fest next year. But
Hey,
Morning, James. Oh,
That's it.
that is it. But it was
Good work, Eric.
fantastic.
That
Well,
was great.
I'd like to have more on there, but in order to email it to Mr. Casey, it has to be within so many seconds.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And if it's over like a minute mark, it's like, nope, I am not going. You cannot make me go.
So did the blue discolor anywhere on this?
on the ASP,
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, it did where the decals were. Kind of like the same thing I was talking about with the black plastic. So, thankfully, where the decals settled on that one, it wasn't too far from where they should be. So it's not really that noticeable.
Be nice to the old blokes, Ken.
Hey, I would have suggested that too, and I'm old. So
I know just enough to be dangerous. I know enough to be good.
Yeah.
yeah, but anyway, like everything I've done thus far is up on the Instagram, which again is swordsman_actual. So
Everybody give that a follow. It's
Yes.
awesome.
yeah.
I just did. Didn't realize it was you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my old account was taken from me. So
Yeah.
I spent a couple months where I was like, I don't really need to be on Instagram. And then
you
it
missed
was,
us.
it was missing out on stuff from you guys and other people as well. So
Yeah.
There's not just toy stuff on mine. There's a lot of stuff on prepping and books and stuff like that. But you can always just tune that stuff out and look at the pretty toy picture.
Nothing wrong with prepping.
So, no.
Well, this was going to be an hour long because my youngest daughter is getting married today. But
So
I have
good.
enough dedication to still do a show with her blessings.
That's why you're the best host in the business.
Yeah.
But Ronnie, got anything coming up?
Yes, actually, I do. Tomorrow, my time, tonight for you guys, I am streaming with Jeremiah, and we're going to be reading G.I. Joe Special Missions Issue 1 together.
Nice.
So join us. I think it's 8:30 p.m. on the eastern seaboard over there, but 11 a.m. in the morning for me. Yeah,
That'll
should
be
be
a
a lot of fun.
banger.
Love talking to Jeremiah. I figured out a way to throw it up on screen and we'll read it together, and hopefully Jeremiah can do a couple of his voices.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Always love his voices.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So here we go.
You know, when he does, and I'm just gonna plug Jeremiah, G.I. Jet, man, when he does his little videos where he's mixing his toy lines and stuff like that, you can just hear how much he loves doing it.
Yep.
And it's awesome. I
Absolutely.
love when people have fun doing what they do.
Yeah,
Do not make this a job.
absolutely. Yep. So that's on my channel tomorrow at Ronnie Trickshot, and if you want to follow GI Jetman as well, please do that as well. The more the merrier. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, I think.
Nice.
So that'd be nice. That's a milestone.
Yeah, we're stalled right now. And by the way,
no.
thank you, Ryan. But that's fine. When we do get to 400, we are giving away in the box
Oh yeah,
a version 2 bone collector from our good
Yep.
friend Crash. So when we get there to 400, we will do another drawing, and somebody's gonna get an awesome figure sent to them. It should be a good time. Everybody, yeah. If you don't subscribe to GI Jet, man, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's a good dude.
Well, thank you, Joe. Yeah, I'm excited. She's been with her fiance for 3 years, so I'm happy for her. She's happy. He's a good kid too.
he's no Ronnie Trickshot though. Let's be honest.
You know who
Nobody
else
is.
You know who else is a good kid?
Who's that?
Matthew Comstock.
Matthew's a good kid.
Well, only my mom calls me a kid. So
Well,
She
I'm
says-
older than
she
you,
says-
so
she says in her mind, I've gone from being 5 to 6 now. So
my wife tells
Yeah.
everybody that I am the kid that's given her the most trouble out of.
well, I guess that's true with me too, but it's because I'm the only one. So
Right.
Yeah.
But thanks to everybody for being in the
Yes.
chat. Matthew, thanks so much for coming on, man. We miss you. Let's
Good to
talk
see you,
more.
brother.
Yeah.
we'll have to make this more often.
Definitely.
And if you remember, I did send you an idea for a show way back when.
I still got it.
Ooh.
But that's that's something where it's going to have to be all hands on deck.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that should be like a holiday show or something like that.
Sounds interesting.
It would be fun.
I got an idea for a holiday show.
Oh, don't.
What? It'll require Ronnie wearing a Santa hat. And a beard.
Hey,
Hasn't
if
that
you
been
want
done
me to
before
be
on
on
the
your
show?
holiday show, I'll wear a Santa hat because I do have one.
There you go.
I would have to wear a beard because I can't grow one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the barber here soon, so I might not have one after today. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. She told me I didn't have to. Let's see how it looks.
Don't
Nah,
do it,
do
Casey.
it. Do
I-
it.
I want to look nice for my daughter.
Yeah.
But everybody, thank you so much. We'll be back next week. Not sure who with, but we'll have at least 1 or 2 or 3 friends on because that's how I enjoy my day.
Yep.
Everybody take care. And Ryan, so good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, big man.